So hot.
Biking.
Oh, this is Radio Mike 2 Delta.
At Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. Done. Hello and welcome. So welcome to one of the hottest days this year so far in the UK. The plan is to play a bit of hand radio, do a bit of cooking, you know the score. I'm hoping just to try out some dipoles using the mobile whips. So I've got a couple of these whips with me. The plan for later is to cook a chicken and chorizo paella, or take on a paella. And this has been an absolute nightmare to set up because of the strength of the wind. It was just taking the tarp up in the air, so this is the best I can do for now. Well, to be honest, I was so hot just doing this that I've ended up just leaving it as it is, and hopefully later, if this wind calms down, I can, oh, I'm going to walk into that later, aren't I? I'll readjust it, but at the moment it's giving me a little bit of shelter, but not much. I brought the drive over mast, so I'm going to be doing something slightly different this time round, because I've brought these mast poles, and on the top one I've got this little dipole centre, and I'm going to screw a whip into each of them. So these whips I've got in the car are from a previous experiment where I wanted to create a 17 metre 2-element Yagi using 4 mobile whips, but I never got around, like a lot of experiments, never got around to completing it. So I found these antennas in the back of the back garden where the rest of the experiments go to rest. So I'm going to set up, and I'll get the radio on and tune them in. Hopefully they'll be in tune, and I'll bring you back because it is very hot and I just need to find some shelter for a minute. I bought a tripod that I can put this on, one of these on, and tune them in separately if needed. But I'm hoping I've already done that about 3 years ago with these, and all I've got to do is just put them on here, put the poles together, stick it into the drive over mast, and it'll just work. It's about 1.5 to 1. I could, if I was really pedantic, take them down and just lengthen them a little bit, because they can tune in a bit better, but to be honest, I'm just going to leave it at 1.5 to 1 and get the radio on and get into some shade. Getting all this set up in the heat, you start to flag a little bit.
Italy Zulu 2 Queen Zulu 010, Tango Kilo Florida from Charlotte, South Corsica Ranzo. Okay, Roberto, thank you. This should go so. Italy Kilo 5, DHO, Radio Delta Free Delta X-ray. Thank you. Radio Delta Free Delta X-ray, calling and listen.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango portable. At Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. My SWR is now gone up to over 3 to 1. The only thing that's happened is the wind's been blowing, so we don't know what's going on there. It's so hot, I really don't want to be messing about too much with the antennas outside. Okay, right, let me just try and have an inspection to see what's going on. Why has the SWR now gone high?
4 BTV, location is 40 meters near ground, Curacao.
I think the issue we've got here is quite a familiar one for this Land Rover, in that if I push it up to 80, 90, 100 watts, I think I'm getting loads of crap inside the Land Rover, even though it's sort of choked up near the antenna. When I turn the power down to 50, the SWR it behaves itself. So it's a familiar problem, isn't it, this? So I think what I'm going to do for a bit is I'm going to have some olives. It's too early for a glass of wine, so I'll wait a bit on the wine. I've got some nice juice.
Radio Mike 2 Delta.
At Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango.
I got number 3. Thank you, sir. You 59260
Today it has been a bit of a challenge, and fighting against the sun and the wind a little bit. It's been enjoyable, but has been a bit of a challenge, the weather. One issue that we have got is the battery has drained so really low now, so the battery is on solar charge now, but that it discharged so quickly because I didn't use the IC-7200 that much, and it's drained the battery, so that's on charge. So, and now I'm using the M1 ECC coil antenna with a whip on it, tuned to 20 meters, so there's a little bit of activity now, but there's a contest on, but I might try and maybe just get a couple of contacts in on the contest. But compared to the past couple of trips out, this has been a little bit more challenging.
Roger, set 03. Roger, QSL, thank you, 73, QRZ. This is 8 Sugar 80 Alpha Alpha contest.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable. This is what it's like when I plug in the solar panel. That's got the panel plugged in now. Oh, this is the solar panel unplugged.
With Trump being indicted on the same day is so unhelpful. And the thing is, what it reminds me of is when people...
With all of the sun and a little bit of white wine, I might go a bit Keith Floyd with this one, but the idea, I'm going to do a chicken and chorizo paella. Last week I went to Barcelona with the beautiful wife and the youngest, and went to a food market and it was absolutely fantastic food market, and from there I bought some spices, and one of the spice mixes that I bought was a paella spice mix. So this is straight from Barcelona. I'm going to chop some onions, put some chorizo in, create a chorizo oniony base bit, and then I'm going to fry the spice into that, and then add the chicken, then add the tomatoes. So I've got tomatoes, and then I've got, right at the end, I've got a lemon to put in, and then I'm just going to be using some of this paella rice. And I've also got a tiny bit of saffron as well. Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. There's a station here calling CQ and getting no response.
Thank you DX, thank you DX.
20 meters is dire. So
thank you DX. Echo Alpha 7 Hotel November.
let's get this tomato in. Right, I've got some water in that. I'm going to put on the magic lid. I'm going to cook that down.
The disadvantages involved in pulling lots of black sticky slime from out of the ground where it had been safely hidden out of harm's way, turning it into tar to cover the land with, smoke to fill the air with, and pouring the rest into the sea, all seemed to outweigh the advantages of being able to get more quickly from one place to another. Particularly when the place you arrived at had probably become, as a result of this, very similar to the place you had left, i.e. covered with tar, full of smoke and short of fish.
Right, I'm going to start putting some rice in. Right, that's nearly done. Just reduce this down the best I can. Right, back on 20 meters, but...
Hello, CQ Pota, Echo India 6, India Sierra Bravo stroke portable. Echo India 6, India Sierra Bravo stroke portable, calling CQ Pota, over.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango portable.
Mike 0 again?
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango portable.
I'm not getting it. It's Mike 0, Sierra, that's all I'm getting. Try it again twice or three times, over.
It's Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, and you are 5555 into the UK, QSL.
Carl, sorry, Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, I have you. Thanks very much for the 5x5, Carl, it's much appreciated. I said to another caller there a while ago, I think I deserve to put on the barbecue now. It was a tough evening to get the spark activated, but I have done now. So thank you very much for the call and enjoy your weekend, my friend. 7-3.
That's it for me. I'm going to watch a Netflix series about a nuclear disaster. So happy times. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.